Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprints. We are headed into day 6 here. Hopefully our steps are fixed. We would really like that to be the case. I hope our steps aren't gonna subtract for no reason. Please don't. Okay, we didn't lose our steps. I don't know what could have caused it. Maybe if we go back and watch the footage. Yeah, Bob, at the beginning of yesterday, like day 5, when we started the run, it subtracted like, what was it, 30 steps from me? It took 30 steps away from me. No idea why. We have no idea what would have caused that. I didn't pick anything up that said I was going to lose steps. Nothing like that. So it could have been a bug. No, not sure what happened, but at least it's done with. You checked and couldn't see anything? Yeah. Probably was just a ghost. Alright, well let's get started here. We've got a nook, a parlor, and a spare green room. Honestly, spare green room. No, they did not fix the lavatory sink, Serenity. Yeah, it cut my steps in half and then added the 20 from Orchard. Oh, it also did give me a die, which was very strange. Great spot for a hallway. Honestly. Oh, outside room. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to stop drafting stuff. I forgot. I forgore. It's so crazy, like, going past 4 days. I feel so accomplished. Like, the game feels like it's on easy mode now because I don't have to do everything in 4 days. The root cellar, or the tool shed. I think we take the tool shed. We're itemless. It's the start of the run. I did take a 5-minute break, so that might have been it. That's the reason I restarted my game, Brian, because I did sit at a screen to go eat lunch, and then when I came back, I started my new run and it was broken. So I think we're just going to take the tool shed here because it's early in the run. Special items could be very helpful. Alright, that's a pretty solid one. And we can get an extra gem. It's our metal detector and the watering can. A garden-ready watering can. The first time you enter each green room, use water to gain 1 diamond, or 1 gem. There's not pictures in here, are there? I've never looked. No, there's not. The sink got no drain in it. It's built clog, which means the engineer is beyond incompetent. Well, Serenity, someone posted a link in the Discord, in my Discord, like to a Facebook post that talks about how the sinks work. Did that really take... It does take 5 steps to get over there, huh? Unfortunate. So, yeah. Well, this counts as a green room, so we could use our watering can in there. But let's draft our other room up first, see what happens. Nurse station. Unfortunate. Coat check. Unfortunate. Pantry. We'll take the pantry. Can you refill the watering can in the kitchen sink? Yo, that would be crazy. That actually makes a lot of sense, because you can turn the faucet on and off. And I bet you could put the can in the sink. That makes so much sense. We will use our watering can in here for the extra gem now. Storeroom, closet, and bedroom. It's a great spot for the bedroom. It's a great spot for the storeroom. The sink probably still has water since the fountain stayed drained. Yeah, that's true. Because we left it that way. We did leave it that way. Bedroom, closet, or storeroom here? The bedroom is pretty good because it takes us up the wall, and I would still be fine with getting the bedroom closet right next to it. So I think we're gonna go with that. No, see, you guys are saying bedroom as well. We'll go bedroom here. What have we got in the bedroom? Nothing in the bedroom for us. At least nothing that I can see. Get the closet, please. Give me the dang closet. Come on, just once. Bedroom and hope for closet? We tried. The billiard room is a solid choice. The corridor is probably a better choice. I like the corridor going up like this. We don't need the billiard room right now. because the hallway is going to give us another room guaranteed. So let's take the corridor here. We still have to get another 46 room challenge as well. Like, we need to fill all the rooms. Let's go into the corridor now, and let's see what it's got for us. Ooh, I see a key. Dude, the metal detector's so overpowered. Alright, terrible spot for the nursing station. Absolutely god-awful. Great spot for the security room. We're taking the security room. It's just funny that the nursing station's right there. And that kind of makes sense. This place is an anachronism stew, though, so I'm going to stay mad at the sink on principle. No, that's fair. We should hate the sink on principle. I don't care if it's completely accurate. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense. Who in their right mind would want that kind of sink? Let's go in the security room. No reason not to. Let's change our security settings, please. Press enter. There's 1 fruit and 4 coins in the pantry. Good to know. Keycard system. Set security level to low. Confirm setting. Change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm setting. We will be backtracking soon, but we may not have to backtrack. Also, we should place a new order for the commissary. Now that I think about it. Swanson G, please. Alright. Staff services. Request special orders. Place a special order. Excuse me. I would like a shovel to appear, because if we get a coat check, we already have a, metal detector. How many rumpus rooms have I gotten? 1. We're going to take for a shovel. Maybe we can buy a shovel in the future. Who knows? Excuse me. Swan Song and Swimbird are similar. Alright. Is kind of a good spot. Actually, is kind of a good spot for the furnace. Even though I don't want it. Is also not a bad spot for the observatory. Realistically, it's a free room. It's a free observatory. The passageway isn't bad. It's not bad. The furnace could be linked up to the security room, and it has power linking to it. I'm just trying to run it through my head. I'm kind of on board with the furnace. The observatory is free. And it gives us a diamond, basically, if we draft it. And gets us 1 closer to 4 cost rooms. I'm going to save the passageway for later. I'm going to take the observatory, and we'll do the passageway for later. Furnace could have the last brazier. It does not, though. If it's powered, the furnace will give you a key. I think the furnace can actually do more than just give you a key. It's not free. It's 2 feet. I'm going to go with observatory for now. I'm not dedicated to my red room yet. If we're going to do a red room run, we're going to do it on a run that we draft the fallout shelter. I'm going to take the observatory for now. It's going to pay for itself. Demondus Minor. I'll take my gym, please. Now, the observatory goes down here. Okay. Okay. It's a pretty good spot for a storeroom. Not a bad... no, it's better for a dead end. Probably the storeroom. Think the last brazier will be in the last outside room? That actually makes sense. Brazier. The last brazier? Ha ha ha. Actually, storeroom makes more sense than the nurse's station, because we would never be coming back here. So storeroom it is. I'll take a coin. I'll take a gem and a key. And no bonus loot, huh? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. We did go up 3, so we need to check. We need to go back in here and check the art on the wall. You are a clock. You are a lock. So the difference between clock and lock is the letter C. Right? What did I say? Lock and clock? Yes. So the different letter is C. What do we have next? We can go up from our security room. A den, ooh. If there's an exact 32-piece chess set in the manor, no, we have not figured that out yet. In fact, we haven't even really been paying attention to chess pieces, more or less. We know there's chess pieces in a bunch of the rooms, but we haven't really been marking it. I've been more focusing on the paintings for now. But we could start marking the chess pieces. Okay, so we're taking the den here, because it's a perfect draw for the den. Now the real question is, do we go back? I think we go back at this point. I think we go back. Oh, but we don't have any way to get across. This is why we need to go back. We need to go back. I'm going to burn some steps now to play ahead for the future. We also have money in the pantry over here and the hallway. And fruit. Okay. Don't really need that. Actually, this is a great spot for the parlor now that I think about it. Yeah, it's a great spot for the parlor. Get that potassium going. I'm on board for that. Let's take our 2 keys, please. Being able to trade this is such a great option. We know that we'll almost always have a tradable item then, because of that. Okay, the other 2 boxes are true. Okay, that's a false statement. Actually, no, it's not, because 2 boxes could be true. That's right. The other 2 boxes are blue. You're a liar. The other 2 boxes are empty. You're telling the truth. So, liar, liar, truth. The other 2 boxes are empty. That means that this could be here. Lovely. Waste of a hallway? It is a waste of a hallway, but, I mean, technically we drafted a hallway yesterday, so it's an extra hallway. So technically it's not really a waste. Now, what have we got going for us here on the parlor side? The kitchen, the nook, and the closet. I like the idea of the nook. The kitchen I don't really care for. We have plenty of steps for now. It's a shame we can't go down, but let's take the nook. Blue has to be false? Why? Oh, because if it was telling the truth, I understand. Gotcha. If blue was true, all 3 boxes would be true, which is impossible. Thank you for pointing that out. A magnifying glass. The kitchen, nook, and the closet sounds like the title of a book. Honestly, it does. A billiard room, huh? Well, we're taking the billiard room, because it's our only room that's connecting. Anything over here behind the counter? Some money, maybe? Yes! A shekel on the ground. We love puzzles. The number 8 is the number 8. Kamakiku's here to confirm. 19 minus 14 is 5. Ooh, you're right. I should have gotten the kitchen to see if it fills the watering can. We need to test that. I'll give that a shot. 7 times 2 is 14. 20 divided by 10 is 2. Geez, there's a lot of colors on this one. 6 minus 3 is 3 times 5 is 15. Divide by 15 is 1. We got ourselves 2 more keys. Chronicles of Narnia, the kitchen, the nook, and the closet. A hallway. Ooh, this adds 2 hallways to tomorrow. But I kind of like the passageway here, because this is a better passageway. The can is not full right now. We actually used it in the spare green room, Jafar. Since this counts as a green room now, I used it in there. I'm taking the passageway here so we can go north and towards the middle. Empty, but you two are open. There's our kitchen. It's a bit of a dead end. It was going to be a dead end no matter what, so I say we take the dead end from the kitchen. Spend a gem on it. It's alright. Let's see what we get. Can we turn the water on in the sink? We can, and we can refill the can! Let's go! New tech unlocked, new tech unlocked! We have infinite gems! We do, genuinely. Oh, there's something on the ground. It's a key. I could go to the spare green room. I mean, it's not infinite gems, but I know it really wants me to go for the nurse's station now. A chef salad, 5 for every green room in your house. Club sandwich is 15 and a banana's 3. We could actually hold on to this kitchen. It could come back. It is only once per green room. You're right, so it's not infinite. I was just excited. But the fact that we can refill it is really cool. That's pretty awesome. We can come back later on when we have more green rooms and buy the soup if we need to. Can you refill it from any water source now? I have a feeling you could only refill it from the sink. See what's for dinner? Can you see what's for dinner? Is that an option? I'm not gonna take another step back in there because I don't want to burn it, but when you say see what's for dinner, does it tell you ahead of time in the kitchen? I just don't remember how to do that. The boiler room, and it's connected to the passage. Maybe you can get 30 steps instead of 20. In the kitchen menu, it always shows it at the bottom of the shop. Damn, I didn't even think to look at it. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're taking the boiler room because power. I love the attention to detail in this very much not OSHA-compliant building. Alright, it's time for the boiler puzzle. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Alright. First things first, for the boiler room. Take the power from the top, send it down over here. Now, the other thing. This is how we turn stuff on. So, you get turned on. Power on, please. You provide us steam for the boiler. You have to get rotated to here. One more. And then we need to stop you. Perfect. And now we can activate you. And you give us steam power, but we redirect you from up there down to here, and now we can turn ourselves this way. And when this happens, we can come up here and send ourselves to the top. And when that happens, we can turn this bad boy on, and then we can turn the power over here to you, so your power is turned on. Send me back down, please. Now pray for an adjacent laboratory? That would be sick. Unlock the Black Rock room. Now, we need to get power back over to you, like this. So now you are gonna I'm dumb. Hold on. I forgot to do something. There's a button I'm supposed to hit. I'm supposed to come up here and pull this lever, aren't I? Yeah, to open the door. It's beautiful. Okay, now we can come over here and turn you on like this. And we go one more. And that sends you across, so we have power there. And then the last one would be redirect this power up top. Right? Yes, so now we should have all 3 power sources going into the boiler. The sauna would be good for the pump. Now we've got all 3 of you. Let's activate this and turn our power on. And we need to open up, well, it doesn't really matter where we're going next with it. So we'll just say we're going to send it this way. Because why not? Now, what's through this door? Let's find out. A dark room with power connected to it, or a garage with power connected to it. I like the dark room because the dark room has power and we can keep going and it stays powered on if I remember correctly. If we direct power this way. It's not the greatest draw of a dark room, but it could be worse. So I think we take it. I'm gonna take the dark room here. We'll put the power into it in a minute. Let's go back this way and see what we have this side. The lavatory, the chapel, and the guest bedroom. Wow, yikes. Okay, well, I guess it's the chapel. And then we try to get across to the den. That's money spent. Is it a bad idea? Is it really a bad idea to just take the lavatory here? Or the guest bedroom? I don't think it is. The chapel doesn't convert power. We have nothing going north. And we have the guest, but we could just take the guest bedroom here. Because it's better than the lavatory. The connection would save steps in the future, but for what? What if we got a garage? The den can definitely go up 2 ways, and if I get a forced connection there, I'm not going to like it. So I'm going to take the guest bedroom here. Ooh, but then we would lose the ability to get back to the boiler room easily. That's also a tough choice. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to get the boiler room, and I think we're going to get a garage, and then we're going to go back to the den. So I'm going to take the guest bedroom here. I'm going to do it. Let's see what happens. What did we get? A gym out of this? That's kind of what I was hoping for. I was actually looking for a gym. Next, we go back over here. We divert our power back to this room. Does the lavatory give items? It can. You got a gem and a coin purse from it. In the demo, I don't think the lavatory could give you items, but I think it's possible that it could give you items now. I would believe that. So we've got power in here. Interesting. I thought that that was maybe going to prevent that from happening. Turns out it doesn't. What do you guys think we take here? The first... If I see a double up of any number, you guys pick 1, 2, or 3. I'm not doing a whole poll for this one. Just tell me which one. The first number I see 2 of, I'm taking. I see 1 middle. Bob's already with 1 middle. 2 3s? I saw 2 3s first. It's the utility closet. You gotta be shitting me. That is just rude. That is so rude. That is so unfortunate. That's crazy. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Because of the keycard system. It could have been worse. I'm not mad about it. It's just really funny that that's how it happened. I do get an item out of this. I do get an item. Oh, also, hold on. We have tube and tub, or we're on the 5th one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tube and tub, so it's E. So 5 is E. The game is mocking me. Please give me a good item. It was a gem? Okay, now I don't feel as bad. We do have the magnifying glass again, but we're not doing anything with it right now. And a coin. Alright, well, it could have been worse. We have enough steps. We're going to go back out to the front of the house. Then we're going to go to the den. We have 5 keys. I think we should go buy food from the kitchen because we're not coming back to the kitchen after this. The boiler room, it's not giving us power. That's it. It's as simple as that. The boiler room can do no more for us. I'm sorry, boiler room. You are a good friend. The kitchen. We're not coming back this way. Do we want to spend our money on steps? The boiler does... It could put power into the kitchen, but I don't think the kitchen does anything when it has power. I've never put power into the kitchen. Should we see what happens? Has anyone ever put power into the kitchen? Let's do it. Let's spend a step to come back in here. Because here's the thing. Dark room is shot. Utility closet's shot. The only place power can go that's still useful is the passageway back into the kitchen. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. It doesn't hurt to try. It may be an extra step, couple steps wasted, but this is a learning process. Okay. Save my money since I'm not coming back to this side of the manor. We shall see. I am gonna go into the kitchen. The kitchen is not a powered room anyways. Okay, cool. I thought it was. I thought maybe it did have the little power things up there, but it does not. It's not like we only have 4 days, yeah. So, today's main course is glazed salmon. It's lemon glazed salmon. If we have an aquarium, we get an extra 10 steps out of it. Charbroiled Cajun spice salmon, lemon butter sauce, served over a spinach leaf. Okay. It's pretty solid. Hot water from the sink. Alright, give me just 1 second. Alright. For $5, we could get 10 more steps. We have 50 steps. I don't think we need to purchase more right now. I think we're okay. I think we could save our money for other things. What are those other things? I don't know, but I don't think it's steps right now. So passageway, living room, nook, parlor. Ooh, all the way back. If we don't want to waste steps to learn stuff, then why are we even playing, right? I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't min-max everything. Sometimes I'm just gonna send it for fun. There's probably something in this hallway. I'm not going in there, though. There could be, like, a key or a coin on the ground, but I'd say we're doing pretty good, economy-wise, that we don't have to worry about that. Alright, we need to get the third one up. 1, 2, 3. So the security room. We need to see what the pictures are in this room. This one is a peek and P. Right? P's and peek? So P and peek? And the letter would be K? Right? Peek and P's. What do you guys think? Peek and P? Yes, the Gemstone Cavern is open. I'm gonna say it's... I don't know what else this would be. Because that's the peak of the mountain. And that's a pod. Pod, peas... Nope. That's all I can think of right now. Anybody else got anything else? Anybody else have any other varying opinions on this? P and peak, surely. And the letter would be K. And that's the third one up. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Up we go. To the den. Into the den we go for our gym. Now, we have plenty of keys to work with here. Alright, you're locked. You're not locked. A dining room. An east wing hall and a chapel. I think we could preserve the dining room. I like the east wing hall here. I also like the chapel here. Because the thing is we're not coming back this way for anything. So... we just chapel... and save the east wing hall for above it, maybe. And the dining room for above it. We're gonna use a key here, too, since we have so many of them. The nurse's station. Okay. The closet is 2 items. The bedroom closet. The nurse's station, not in a terrible spot. Actually, it is kind of in a pretty bad spot. We have no need for it here. I'm taking the bedroom closet. Did you increase the security? We cut off key cards? I don't think I did. So I think I should go back in there. Oh, well. Never mind. Well, I mean, we're still going to go back in here and set security settings to high. Because we shut the power off to the system. So, objectively, this is the right way to do it. Keycard system. We want set security level to high, please. I don't think the room letter message is different than it is in the demo, but we're still discovering it. So, what are the pictures in this room? We have sand and ampersand. It's sand and. Check if you had missed an item. Sorry, too late, Bob. I missed it. Can't go back now. Sand and, so it's an S for row 5-4. I do have one word. I do not yet. Well, maybe I do. I don't have 1-1. I don't know what this one is. Maybe I did it earlier, but when I started writing stuff down, I didn't do it yet. Into the chapel we go. I hear things. It's a key by the back pew. A courtyard, commissary, and a bunk room. We could get a shovel. Not a great spot. Actually, you know what? It is a pretty good spot for the commissary. Or, not the commissary, the courtyard. I think it is a good spot for the courtyard, personally. Because we also have the watering can. A veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms, or the gymnasium lose 2 steps, or the commissary. Items for sale. Or the veranda. We could hold off on the gymnasium for now. I do like the idea of the veranda. Let's do the veranda here. Now. Is there a shovel in here for me? I don't see one. But we're going to go this way first. Ooh, should we? Should we go veranda first? Pee and peek. Thank you, Nick. Nick, you might be delayed if someone wants to tell Nick. Unless you're just answering very slowly. I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying that that was like 5 minutes ago. So if we're delayed on time, I'm cool with waiting for a second for people to catch back up and like fast forward. Oh, no worries. Watering can. Give me a gem. We have 5 keys. I'll hold off on opening the trunk for now. And there's the lab. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The lab was right there, huh? Well, save the hallway. We're gonna take the lab. It's unfortunate that it was so close to the boiler room. We almost got it powered. So close. Bob, I don't think I want an extra hallway right now. That would put 2 more hallways in tomorrow's draft pool. I'd rather just play it safe with the lab. Okay, but... do we go to the veranda first? We have 2 gyms. There's a crate in here. Let's see what kind of experiment we get. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, spread dirt on the driveway. When you spend 2 or more gyms drafting a room, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Whenever you draft a shop room, do something. Interesting. This is the most doable. Gain a star? Stars are permanent for the run. The dirt on the driveway is not permanent. Wait, the next 3 times you open a trunk and gain 1 key for every 2 hallways will give you keys. That's true. I do have 2 locked trunks right here. But I would spend 3 keys to get 1 key. Like, that doesn't exactly seem very beneficial. Spend 3 keys to open chest just to get 1 key back out of it? I only have 1 hallway right now. I'm gonna stick with gain 1 star. I think this could be interesting. We can always disable it too. Like, pause the experiment. Oh, it's the next 3 times means each trunk that you open gives you 3 keys. Oh, is that what it was? Oh, I can't read it now. My bad. I apologize for misunderstanding that. That would have made sense. Okay. I thought it was when you open 3 trunks it would reward you. Okay, so what have we got here? Room temp, complete thaw. Cooler is unaffected. Okay. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt to 0.5 ppt. Room temp, complete thaw, melting point is at 0. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure at 93 kPa. In Mount Holly freezer, lab technician Randolph. There's nothing on this note, huh? Nothing there. We do have the trunk. The periodic table of elements. Well, there's nothing... Oh! What do you know? It actually has them. That's kind of cool. I thought I was going to have to look up the periodic table of elements. Alright. Well, let's see. Okay, so 1... Where's 1? 1's down here. PU. It's time to write this down. Alright. Periodic table time. I'm getting my notes out. Message from... Because it's clearly going to spell something. From periodic table. Message from the periodic table. 1 is PU. 2 is... Where's 2? S. 3 is H, so push. 4 is TH, so probably the. 5. Oh. THRE, so 3. 6. EU. Push 3 U. 6 is U. 7 is PA. Push 3 up. A. 8. That is... What letter is that? I can't see what that is. Is that a P? Is that an I? I'm so confused. It's so hard to see. Why is it so hard to see? F. Okay, it's F. Does that look like an F? Can you guys actually... I'm like looking at my computer screen and that does not look like an F at all. Nine is TE, so AFTE. 10 is RN. I'm a chemist, it's F. On a real table, it's F. Okay, yeah, that's fair. It'd probably be better to just look up the actual things at this point. I can't see anything. Everyone else just started saying F, so you joined in. Alright, that's fair. So 10 is what? That's an R? There's a completed table elsewhere in the room? Is there? We can go back to that in a second. I'm just curious to see if there is another table. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Oh, we didn't get the boiler room. I do not see the other, Oh, you saw it? Hold on. Oh, it's over here. Oh! Are the numbers going to be on this one? That'd be so much easier to see. Alright, well, let's do in. I looked everywhere but the other table. That's true. Okay, so 10, so 11 is... That's an I. For iodine. Where's 12? In E. For... I don't know. I don't remember the periodic table of elements, man. I don't use them. I used to know them. Oh, that's it. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. But we have no power. Okay. Never take cop surf. Oh, it's neon. Duh. That's where the noble gases are in the bottom right. Or the right, right? Shit. I don't remember what it's called. Argon, neon, helium, kryptonium, xenon from the Disney special, registered nurses. What else do we have? I don't know. I could actually probably name a lot more of these than I'm letting on, but I'm not too worried about it. Alright, well, that's the laboratory. Raytheon, my favorite gas. The weight room, the drawing room, and the planetarium. The drawing room is in a really good spot. I say we take it. Cafe Biba. The weight room is also really good, but I don't want to lose half my steps just yet. Although, if we got the nursery, that would be pretty cool. What do you think? Do we take the weight room here and then try to get the nursery? It would be really cool, especially because it gives us a northern path. Look, we've got nothing to lose on this run. We don't have a door to the antechamber opened. We don't have anything new going on lore-wise. We've already shot our boiler room. I'm doing it. I'm going... I'm taking an executive decision. I'm losing half my steps here. We're balling out. Let's see if we can get that nursery room. The laundry room. If only we had gotten power. We have power, we would have had the laboratory, the laundry room, all of that stuff. I'm probably going to take the hallway, though. We're going to have a lot of hallways coming up. Too many hallways, possibly. There's no power to the laundry room. We don't need power to the laundry room. But we don't have the shovel to dig up in there either. So, I'm going to take hallway. I think it could be fun. No, we don't have a shovel. I wish we did. Okay. This is unfortunate. I don't think we have to take the archives. I think we could take a bunk room right here. Wait, this isn't a democracy? You guys ever seen that clip from back when Walking Dead was a good show? It's like from season 1. And Rick is standing in front of a group of people. And he stands up. Someone clipped it. But he goes, "This is not a democracy." And then, like, not even 5 minutes later, he's like, "We vote," because they're, like, taking a group vote on something. So someone clipped it together where Rick is like, "This is not a democracy. We vote." And he's, like, sitting down with everybody. No, power cannot come from the boiler room. We're sort of locked in. Bunk room, though. Good spot for a dead end, honestly. Are we going to go in the bunk room? We'll think about it, because, you know, the hamster's in there. Also, before we go, plane and planet. Do we already have this one? I think we do. I keep seeing this one more than any other set of stuff. This is 3.6, isn't it? It is 3.6. Okay, we do have this one. So we don't need to worry about that. Alright, Northern room, though. What's up here? Use a key? Sure, why not? The dining room? Yeah. And the drawing room. Oh, ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Because the drawing room gives us both paths. I think we take the dining room, get the extra steps, and then we can go back to the veranda if we need to. Okay, now, do we go to the hallway first? No need. You know what? Yes, go to the hallway. Maybe get rid of another dead end. I don't want to use a key there. I don't mind using a key here. The East Wing Hall, the boudoir, and the commissary. We could get another gym. We could get the commissary. We're not going to have enough money to buy the shovel. And I would like to keep my gym, so let's keep the boudoir. Now, we're running low on steps, but we're doing okay. Hey, there's a key in here. That's huge. Let's go open up our safe. 12, 25. Did I say East Wing Hall? East equals West confirmed. Damn it. Guys, it's been 9 hours, alright? I've been on my computer for 9 hours. Oh, we don't need to read anything in here, do we? Daniel. There's no, like, hidden messages in this one, right? Only metal detector is like 10 coins. The shovel could be like 5. It's going west, Patrick. We turned off the power to the gymnasium, so this is perfectly fine. Still holding out on the drawing room. Oh, damn it. I missed what the pictures were in the boudoir. Can we see them? No, we can't, but we might go back that way. And there's no pictures in here. Oh, there's 2. This is spine and pine, isn't it? So this is a S. For, what are we on? 7? We are on 7. Pine and spine, so that's an S. It is important to know the number of the red letter? I don't think so. The nurse's station. Interesting. I don't think we need it, because we have the dining room. The coat check, also very interesting. Ooh, okay. I wouldn't mind coat checking my metal detector. Good evening, I have slept my night's sleep and women up to rejoin. Do you possibly mean woken up to rejoin? Is that what you're trying to say, Jay? I don't know what women up means, but it sounds supportive of women, so we love that for you. Jay is womening up. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I'm taking the West Wing here. It's the West Wing Hall. How could you say no to it? We made it to dinner time. What's up here in the corner? The music room. A major key and a minor key. It's 6:30 a.m. now. It's like manning up, but you know, for women, solid. Okay. Walk-in closet's cool. Music room is cooler. West Wing, best wing? I'm a fan. We love the music room. We do. Experiment successful. We now have 5 stars. What day are we at? We're on day 5. Day 6. We're on day 6. My bad. Okay. Our special key is this. What in the world? Is this the prism key? It is the prism key. Okay. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green hallway, bedroom, or red room, you draft floor plans of the same color. Good to know. The prism key does not shiny when it's there on its own. And then a regular key. And then some notes. Denoted inverse. Inverse? Inverse? Is there anything hidden inside of this? Denoted inverse. Okay. I don't know what this is exactly saying. I'm somewhat musically inclined, but I mean, I know verses are in music. I just don't know what this means exactly. we read it, so we gave it our best shot. Music page, or pages. All right. Screenshot them all real quick. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Screenshot's done. Now, we're going to read them. Page 1. Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue. But half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. Among this scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys. In bold words sung by you and me, a fractured note, an urgent plea. In bold words sung, I do repeat, the ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune, are likely going to get your due and all the rage that will ensue. While working on this simple clue, white pages lined with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek. And from our choice among all these, among us, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. And we do have our magnifying glass, but I'm just going to ask you guys if it's worth actually looking through all of these, because there's so many music pages, I doubt there's something crazy hidden randomly in one of these lines. But let's see, the bold word on page 1, so let me go back to my notes here for music. Where did I write my music notes? Music sheet number 8. The word message is in bold. Okay, so now I need to do music sheets on a page. We know there's at least 8 music sheets. Okay, so music sheets. Sorry, I have to organize my notes. Bold words. So we have pages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and at least 8. We know they go up to 8. Okay, so on page 1, it's first. On page 2, it's words. And I know the bold isn't the only thing important. On first words on the, and then find a, I don't know. Is it the first? Hold on. Maybe it's like find a, the, nope, that doesn't work. Well, we know that line 8, or page 8, has message in bold on it. So first words on the blank, blank, blank message. That's all we know. Pages 1 through 4 say first words on the, and then page 8 says message. Find among, what are you talking about? This part right here? And from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. Oh, it was among. Sorry, thank you. My bad. Yeah. I sorry, I was reading that in my head. So it was find among the blank, not a the. Sorry. Find among the blank, blank, blank message. Find among the white. All right, so let's do this again. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the first words on the page are find. Oop, I didn't mean to click that. Among. 3 is the. 4 is white. Now, let me check my screenshots real quick. If they're not bugged out, they probably are. Oh, we still have it right here. 8 is the word stones. It is the first word on the page. So find among the white blank blank stones. Ink bleeds red lettering? Could be. Could be, but I do not know. There's a drum set back here. Nice. We have a chef, and we have a chief, which means the letter is I. For all the way in the top left, it's I. Right? Yes, it is. My notes are getting messy. Whew. Not really, but it's more like there's a lot of them. That's how I should say it. The prism key. I don't need another blue room. We could use another regular key here. We have a wine cellar for 3 gems. Not bad. We have a commissary for a gem. Could give us the shovel. I'm actually not opposed to taking the wine cellar here. It's 3 gems, and we might get some gem cost rooms. A coin, a coin. Plus, it's our first time back in the wine cellar. Be curious to see if there's anything new in here. Haven't seen the wine cellar, surprisingly. I think it appeared more often in the demo than it should have. Oh, plain and flame. Nope. Light and flight. So it's F. Alright, so the first word we've discovered is if. Right here is if. We're so talented. Your morning brain can't handle this. I'm gonna get ready for work. That's fair. Okay, West Wing Hall. Special key. Prism key. Do we want an orange room? What could it be? Another hallway? Londagel, in the demo, we did get to the ballroom in the demo, but since we haven't seen it yet, genuinely, I'm not going to go back and check my footage. Can we get the secret? Oh, we'd get the Grand Hall, possibly. Or the Great Hall. Also the foyer. Ooh, that's another one. Yes, on the coat of arms, it did say 1,222. Indeed it did. Could be an aquarium. Ooh. Oh, no, not earlier today. We saw the ballroom, but we didn't get it. It's too late right now, but the foyer is super powerful early on. All right, well, here's what we have as well. If this room is locked, we could get a green room guaranteed, which would be like a cloister, so that just forces like an expensive room. Or we could get like a patio. That's also an option. I don't think we have to draft right here right now. We do have 3 keys. Let's use a regular key. I don't want to use the other key right now. A coat check and a workshop. Okay. This is where things get kind of interesting. Coat check wise, we have stuff we can coat check. And it's not in a bad spot. It's in a pretty decent spot. Go for the Great Hall to open the antechamber? I didn't even think about that. I guess we could have, but that's a lot of gambling. No worry, Flyson. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. A bunch of people are getting off work. They're going to be watching tonight. Being late is not a problem. Okay, let's work this through. If we get the workshop, we could try for one of the stores, like the commissary, to buy the shovel, but then we'd have to hope we get a coat check. Could the prismatic key act like a secret passage where the first room is free? That's interesting to find out. Alright, well, here's what we're going to do. I don't think we're going to take the workshop. Actually, you know what? We are going to take the workshop here. We're going to take the workshop here. And to get back to the dining room is going to cost us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to have 5 steps. I hate this. Or it goes through right here and we're fine. We got the lever. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. New thought process has occurred to me. This could be interesting. Conference room. That's huge. The library. Discover less common floor plans while drafting the library. Huh. I would like to go to the library. Here's the thing about the conference room, right? We have the broken lever. The broken lever, if we go to the veranda over here and we use our prism key, if it's locked, it could give us the greenhouse. But then we have no way of getting up to the antechamber. So I think we take the library here, and then we go over here and we try to get the greenhouse if we can. We can check the wind-up key. Oh yeah, that's true. Can't use the library here because you can't draft. Objectively, the conference is better? What do you mean? Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library? I mean, I just want to see what's in the library. I don't really care for the conference room, right? The conference room is a better chance at getting to the antechamber, though. Yeah, that's rough. That's true. I think we pass on the library, we take the conference room, and we try to get to the antechamber, since we just got the lever. So here's what we have to do. We have to go back to the dining room right now. So we're going to take the conference room. I know the library probably has cool stuff in there. It is unfortunate. If we go in here, we'll have 7. Then we have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We can't go in that room. We have to go back. Solid. Solid choice. We also have the Great Hall. Okay? This is a double whammy. We have dinner right here, which is enough footsteps to keep playing. We do not have to take the nurse's station. We could take the Great Hall, and we could gamble our way through because we have the metal detector. Hold on, everyone's saying nurse, but you got to realize we haven't even eaten dinner yet. We have another 20 steps. Here's the thing, though. We may not have enough keys, but the metal detector can kind of help you cheat in the Grand Hall. So, or the Great Hall, sorry. If we take the Great Hall, we can figure out which of the rooms has loot in them, and we know that those aren't doors that have to be opened. And then the dining room gives us our guaranteed 20 steps for dinner. I say we take the Great Hall. Now, it opens up the dining room as well, so it saves us a little bit. 1 beep in here. This is beeping. That means something back here, like coins or an upgrade disc. What about this one? Nothing. Oh. Super low beep. Fastest beep. The lever on the wall doesn't beep, does it? Squilliam, enjoy your meeting. Hopefully we're still here when you get back. Okay. Problems have occurred. Oh, wait. Hold on. This could have been skewing things. Alright, let's try this again. It's beeping super slowly. Alright, we have to metagame this. It did beep when the lever was on the table. Did it just stop beeping? Did it just... There's no way. Did it just try to... Did it just know what I was doing and then it stopped? Oh, it's back. It's back. Okay. All right. Well, here. Let's do this. Hold on. Steady beep. Steady beep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beep. Oh, it's every 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 beep. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beep. Okay. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is furthest away from the loot, meaning that there's either nothing behind this door, right? So the beeping one, this one, is the highest beep. So there's probably like loot back here. So we don't want to open this one in my head, right? That's the way that works. It beeps for proximity, so it's clearly just more and more item. Okay, well, here's what we do know. I think, should we just pick 2 doors right now and just give it a shot? The faster it beeps. We don't want this door. I don't think the lever is going to beep. I think the coins or the other thing is going to beep. So the things that beep the most, I don't want. So I'm going to open this one. Just to see. Let's see what happens. I have to pick doors eventually. Shoot. Okay, well, that was that door. That's unfortunate. That means this... That means this is the dead door. We know this is the dead door. This... We don't need keys for other doors in the house right now. We didn't check the conference room. We probably should have. Wouldn't we have a better chance of the lever being here? I don't know how to play this out. Alright, we gotta pause for a second. We can get back to the veranda. We have a prism key if we need to get through here. That's a possibility. We didn't check in the conference room, so this door could be locked. Surely the 3-second door? This one right here? And we ignore these? Is this what we're voting for as a group? Is this our group effort real quick? Let's see, if a couple of you say yes, I'll just go for it. No time to poll. Yes? Yes? That's 2 yeses, that's 3 yeses? Alright, let's see what happens. I hope the lever's in here. Shit. Okay, it's a key though. It's a key and coins. Not all is lost. Not all is lost. We could try again. We could try again. We have another chance. Which one do you guys think it is? I'm gonna go... Hold on. 1, 2, 3. That's slow beep, so there's loot in there again. No beeps at all. Okay. No beeps at all means one of 2 things. Right? Middle is the most intel no matter what. That's true. It's gotta be this room then, right? You gotta be shitting me. We did it. We got it. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, so we've done this. We've done this, right? We've made it in to the antechamber, potentially. This room could still be locked and we could be shit out of luck. We eat dinner. We go to the veranda. We use the prism key. We get the greenhouse, and we use the lever to open up the antechamber door, right? Right? That seems like the way to go. It's dinner time. I'll take my salmon, please. Lemon glazed salmon. Have dinner. Okay. Cool. Now, we go to the weight room. Bunk room. No, weight room, laboratory, courtyard, chapel, veranda, and then we go back. And we don't try to play off of the conference room, right? We go to the veranda first, guarantee a chance at the greenhouse, and then work our way back. That seems smarter. I think that's the plan. Do we have this one? Oh, hold on. We're up in the high parts of the house now. We need to pay attention to our stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is the one we have constantly. The door that opened in the chamber is the right door. This is the door that just opened up. Now we need to go lab, courtyard, chapel, veranda. Lab, courtyard, chapel, veranda. We get a gem from the watering can. Special keys, prism key. We got the greenhouse. We got another veranda? That's kind of funny. We take the greenhouse. We're in. We made it to the antechamber. Yeah, let's do it. We also had extra water turned on for the greenhouse. I don't know if that does anything, because when we were messing around with the pump room, we did this. Do we not have the broken lever? Can we not attach it here? Oh, we can. Now we've opened up a second door. Now we have guaranteed access. Now we can go into the antechamber and play out of it. Like, we could draft from the antechamber. We got the sledgehammer, and there's 2 crates out there. This is big. Big things are happening. Music sheet. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid. With gems nor coins, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. So number 5, if we look at our music... There's a shovel in the planter box? No way. I didn't even turn into that. I didn't even, like, look at that yet. Alright, hold on. Music sheet, bold words. On sheet 5, the word sheets. Now, the first word on this is trees on page 5. Find among the white trees special flowers. Are these the gem flowers? Oh, that's what the water does. It makes gem flowers. And there's a shovel. Hot damn. Okay. Well, wow. 3 gems out of that. Anything else going on in here? I mean, the dig spots. We'll dig these up for sure. A key. That's huge. Pebbles. We don't mind pebbles. And a coin. What a fantastic room. Also, this is the other wall from the damn secret garden. It's like the same bricks inlaid, but the other way. This run is shaping up. God, like... This was, like, look, I know I'm one of the smaller streamers playing this game. I'm not throwing myself a pity party, but goddamn, Tonda Ross, if you're watching people play your game or you watch videos, just know that you did a perfect job, because this shit is awesome. That man did amazing with this game. Alright, we're out of the greenhouse. Good to know what the water does. So now we know the pump room, we could really set up ourselves for success. Extra gym, I almost forgot. Extra dig spots. On the way back, check the workshop table to see if the wind-up key can be used with anything. We got a silver key. Damn, we're really taking off now. Okay, we're back in the chapel, which has coins in it that I never even saw the first time around. I'm glad we actually waited for that. Okay, we're not going back down to the den for any reason. We're going to go back to the courtyard. We're going to go up all the way to the conference room and play from there. And then we're going to go to the antechamber as well. There's some more dig spots. We do have the sledgehammer, so we're going to break open the trunks. We got an old tin can. 2 ivory die. That's pretty great. I was honestly hoping to roll for a, what's it called? A coat check. I would really like a coat check. Now we go back into the lab. Where's our other... Oh, there's a dig spot. I'm so excited now. There's so much going on. Okay. Where's our other chest at? Does anyone remember? I don't remember where it is. Can we get the detector shovel coat checked, please? That would be awesome. Oh, it was in here. Okay. Cool. 3 more keys. Could you imagine if I just ran the experiment where I would have gotten the keys? God, that would have been so less stressful. I actually know this whole seed. This is a custom seeded run, and that was all just to build suspense for clip farming and reactions. Let's go, let's go. We're so smart and handsome. Yay, we're so pretty. All right, dining room, great hall, gymnasium. If only I had the nurse station, right? The game is a paid actor. Yeah, I paid for it, so yes. um, one of these rooms... Oh, no, that's right. There can only be one loot room. The other one is a dead end, and the other one's nothing. So we always know the lever will be in the loot room. That's good to know. Now, we go back to the gymnasium, right? I'm just making sure. I'm looking back like we didn't miss anything crazy. I don't think we did. We're in the... I forgot to look at the pictures. Dang it. Oh well, that's fine. I'm flipping back to my chart so I can look at my pictures and know. Are we on 6 right now? 9, 8, 7. We're on 7, so we already have this one. But we need this one. The real sinker was the Great Hall plus detector play. We have a crate, and we have a chart. We have a graph and a box. We have sail and something else. We have stuff going up. Oh, crate and rate. Okay, so crate and rate. Because the rates are going up. I got it. All right, crate and rate. Thank you. So the crate is blah, 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 blah. Crate and rate, so it's a C. All right, cool. That's done. Now, we can go into our crafting room. Surely we can craft something, right? No, it cannot be used. The shovel and the metal detector, though. We can make the detector shovel. Magnifying glass plus metal detector. What does this make? Was this the burning glass? I think we should take the burning glass. The detector shovel... Look, I know we can do cool things with the burning glass. Isn't that what this is? This is the burning glass, right? This is new? I don't think this is new, is it, Jafar? I'm pretty sure this is the burning glass, right? And we should make the burning glass. Because we could do something cool with that. Oh, it tells us right there if we assemble. Cool, so clicking on it doesn't just ruin it right away. Yeah, let's take the burning glass. Now, do we have enough steps to get back outside? No. Now the nursery would be super cool if we got it, because it would allow us to leave the house. But I don't know if we're going to be that lucky. It was unlocked anyways. And we got the library. Like... Ooh. Secret passage. What would we use the secret passage for? I'm just curious. If we bought the secret passage, we could guarantee a red room. What red room do we not have? The archives. Don't care about that. Library is cool for lore. We haven't been in there yet. The commissary... Okay, here's an option, guys, though. Consider this. We have the burning glass. We could get a secret passage to a store, and then we could go into the store. We already have the kitchen. We didn't buy our steps from the kitchen. When we were... No! When we came back, we were supposed to go to the kitchen, weren't we? We would have had enough steps for the green rooms in the house. It would have given us enough steps. I forgot about it. We're probably going to take the library then. I want to use the burning glass to go get the tunnel. That's what I want to do. The kitchen's far away, but what I'm saying is, when we left the greenhouse, what we should have done was gone back to the kitchen to purchase to spend all our coins. Alright, well, we could use this as well, get the nursery as a purple room. Yeah, the kitchen's not an option anymore. I'm going to enter the antechamber. Don't worry, I'm going to go in the antechamber. The coat check is a blue room. The library we've never seen. The secret passage could give us a purple room. it could give us a guaranteed purple room, and that purple room could be the nursery. I'm taking the secret passage. I have to. If we get the nursery here, it's a goated play, because the nursery gets us back out of the house. Alright, so... should we go into the antechamber now? No, we have the extra steps for now. Let's take this purple room, give me a nursery. We have redraws as well, just give me the nursery. Also, we have a king and a crow. Crow and crown, so it's in. Nursery is likely. Nursery is guaranteed. Special keys, huh? Not a good spot for the special key. Regular key, please. We got the nurse's station. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Hold on. That's not enough. It has to be the nurse's station. But the master bedroom is a room we've never seen before. No, we're not taking the master bedroom. +1 for each bedroom in my house? We don't even have the nursery. This isn't enough steps to get back outside. Okay, hold on. You guys are... look... did you guys miss that I want to go outside and unlock the secret tunnel? Oh, plus for each room in your house. Okay, I misread. Master bedroom is +1 for each room in your house. I thought rooms... okay, pause. Right? It has to say room in it, though, right? Like the utility closet doesn't count as a room. Dining room counts. Conference room counts. Music room counts, right? Are halls going to count? Is the gymnasium going to count? Or is this like every single draft that you've ever drafted counts? A room is a room. Okay. In my mind, I read that as each room, so I had it think it had to be room. So we're taking the master bedroom here then. We also have 6 stars now. +40. Let's go. Master bedroom. It's beautiful in here. We have the crest that's in the wine cellar right here. The compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. We have some mail and a typewriter. I never intended to finish writing this letter, but now... Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know the... or that. Alright. There's a sword over here that looks pretty badass. There's a cannon in here in the master bedroom. How quaint. The clock is just ticking along. Is there a book? Any drawers that we can open? Can we rest in the bed? I see the book over here. Is that the same book from earlier? Oh, it's another one of these puzzles. Okay, so here we have plant and plan. We already have this one, right? We do. This is T. Plant and plan. It's another one of these boxes. Oh, I see how this goes, kind of. Anyways, let's read the rules about it. The Moragi box. Oh, that's the Moragi is what was on the stamp. Moragi boxes were a popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island of Moragi as a child's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Moragi box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all 4 corner tiles into white squares. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Moragi boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. So we just need to get all 4 of the corners lit up, basically. That's the goal. It's just the four corners, and then you can... Okay, I see. I gotcha. Give me a second to just do this. And then it should go like this. And then like this, and then like this. And then that should get all four. I'm not dumb. I was just clicking earlier for fun. Hey, we got some more allowance out of it. An allowance token. So now we're starting each day with 4. And is this the same book? To my encouraging uncle... We don't have the magnifying glass. No! I want to read this, but I don't have the magnifying glass. Aw, look at this photo. It's really sweet. To my encouraging uncle who opened many doors for me, ever grateful, Mary. I wish I could read this. Oh, I wish I could read this. I can almost read it. Something, something, no change, the blank of something predicted. Damn, that sucks. Is it just the same red book? I read really fast. I'm checking all the words. I promise they're the same. I can't believe that we crafted the... There was no need to craft it yet. I didn't even think about getting into other rooms. Now we have the damn burning glass. No, it's useless. It's not useless. We just need to remember in the future that there's stuff in here. Okay, well, that's the master bedroom. That's pretty solid. All right. 4. Each allowance gives only 1. No. This thing raised my allowance by 2. And that other thing raised my allowance by 2. So since we have both tokens, now we'll get 4 coins to start the next day. Yeah. So now we're going back outside. No, we're not going into the antechamber first. We're ending the run in the antechamber. We have 47 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have enough. We have enough. We have more than enough. No antechamber first. It won't end the run. Trust me. That sounds like something that I shouldn't trust. I'll go step into the antechamber. Okay. Shadow, if you're being genuine that it doesn't end the run, I'll go in there. Check the crest. What about the crest? I already checked it. It was the same as the one inside the wine cellar. Okay, I'll go into the antechamber right now. We'll go into the antechamber, and then we'll end the run outside. How about that? That sound fair to everybody? I believe you, Shadow. I believe you. I don't think you would troll us in any way like that for any reason. So let's go ahead and go into the antechamber. To continue up, you must go down. Oh shit, it's the basement key. What? This is where the basement key is now, is in the antechamber? Well, guess where we're going, guys. To the basement! That's really cool. I'm glad to know that that's how you get this now. What a crazy series of events. Special key, basement key. What if I used it right here? Alright. Do we use the silver key? I'm going to wait, because I don't know what the basement is. We're going to use a regular key. The drawing room. We got the library! Yes! Check the other doors. I don't think I can do anything, but I'll try to check the other doors. We're taking the library, though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't care about crafting another room over here right now. We can't get the 46 room challenge. So we'll just take the library. I just want to see it. I've never been in there. It's a cool room. Can I open this door? You have the crescent moon on you. Library with no magnifying glass? Oh no. There's an apple in here. Mount Holly Library, book request form. In library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Please select one. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington by Andrew Darrell. Swimbird by Marion Marigold. The Fixed Stars by Richard Witt. History of Veranda by Caleb Manning. The EPCW Pump System User Manual. And the Drafting Strategy of the Architectural Digest Volume 3. Your name. The above signee is responsible for all materials checked out using this form, understands new requests cannot be made on days in which a previously requested book or periodical has been pulled. Reddington for the invite? We should just go in order. Here's what I'll say. The fixed stars feels like it's going to tell me about stars. The drafting strategy I don't care about. We already figured out how to use the pump system. Swimbird, I don't know what that could be. But Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, if I had to guess, is probably going to tell me about the numbers in the card that say greetings from Reddington. But we'll just go in order because we can only pick one. So we're going to start with this one. I'll screenshot it to see which one that we're going to do. And next time we come in here, the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington will be available to us. Now, in here we have a flame and wheat. Match and grain. Burn and fern. Nope. Marion Marigold is the pen name for our mother, yes. My name is Simon P. Jones. Yes, I am. That is me. I am Simon P. Jones. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. Neat. It's wheat and heat? Sorry, I distracted myself. I wish I had solved it before I ran away. Yeah, that's wheat and that's heat. Okay, so wheat and heat is W. Yeah, it is a bit late for that. We've already learned about the directory. Okay, well, this book looked mighty suspicious. I'm just going to give the room a quick scan. I can't wait to go upstairs, though. None of these books seem selectable. Do I have all the letters now? I don't think so. Okay. The Mount Holly Records. Total time, I've played for 9 hours. My longest day, I have 6 days. My longest day was 2 hours and 25 minutes. Average day, 1 hour, 22 minutes, 33 seconds. Resource records. This is how many steps we've taken so far. We've turned 35 keys and used 56 gems. We've spent 107 shekels. The library stairs forcing my perspective was a little odd. Our allowance is 4, total stars is 6. Draft records. Here's a quick read of those. The puzzle records. We've solved 6 parlors. That's pretty cool. I like that there's records in the game. This is fun. Upgrade disc, 5. We got all 5 of those in one day. And we found 1 red letter. Red letter, yellow letter, red, yellow, letter, redder, beather. I don't know. What's over here? The scrapbook. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew his provisional heir. My favorite floor plans. Conference room. Can't ever seem to pass it up. The red letters are like the letters that we read from the red envelopes. But what I was referencing is when people say red leather, yellow leather as like a voice warm-up exercise. The most drafted is the den, the dark room, and the pantry. Gross. I love that the den is the most drafted. Solid room. Dark room, also solid room. Pantry, yucky. Most paid for is the passageway, the courtyard, and the office. I've spent the most time in the security room and the pump room. Oh, that's funny as hell. Most time spent in the pump room and the dining room. Red lorry, yellow lorry. I've always heard red leather, yellow leather. Contraptions I've made. Magnifying glass and metal detector is the burning glass. Stamp collection. Our largest purchase was paid in full, was the 15 gold upgrade disc. The magnifying glass. I wish I could read whatever that shit says right now. The furnace. Maybe one day. Most avoided floor plans, the furnace. Maid's chamber and the guest bedroom. Solid choices. I feel like this would be most people's. And then that's it. Okay, well, coming in here without a magnifying glass wasn't terrible. You guys made it sound like I was going to be missing out on a whole lot. There's one little note in the scrapbook, which I don't think I'm going to be missing out on. And we don't have anything else in here that a magnifying glass can do. Oh, that's trippy. Oh, that made me dizzy. The well in Cuphead that roasts you for your losses if you speak to it. That's pretty funny. We are supposed to magnify the stamps. Yep. Okay. So next time we draft this room, we'll have a book in it. And we would like to have a magnifying glass when we come back in here. All right, now we have to leave the house and go to the basement. The scrapbook note just says you need to use magnifying glass on stamps to add them to collection. Okay, cool. Chapel on the way to tunnel. We could. We're gonna have to, actually. Send me out. Here's what we're gonna do, though. Sorry, we're not going that way. We're going this way. We need to go down, down, right, right, and then turn back into the lab. So here's what I'm gonna do, which you guys might find kind of funny. And this is because I have knowledge from the demo. But we're gonna go to the... Oh. Well, should we use a key for this? We have 4 keys. We have the basement key, the silver key, and then 2 regular keys. Does it hurt to open this? Ah, screw it. Let's open it. Might as well. That's pretty funny, because we would have gotten the dining room bonus. I don't know what happens when we go in the basement, so I'm keeping extra keys on me. Lavatory? Get out of here. Ugly-ass bathroom. Wait. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have the note in here. I don't even want to look at the sink. This is a man, and this is a box of trees. A plot and a pilot. Alright, plot and pilot. That's a plot of land, that's a pilot. So it's I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2. Or 2, 5 is I. Do we have this room? No, we don't. This room is coast and cost? What? Did we do this one already? This is 2-6. Maybe we did 2-6, and I just probably didn't write it down. Coast and cost is the letter A. Will you open the basement first or tunnel? We're going to do the tunnel first. Next, the weight room, because we're still on... Okay, we got to go back to the weight room. This one is planet and plane. Next, we got to go back to the lab. I need the lab on row 5. What are the pictures in here? Where are my pictures on the wall? Here they are. That's the tier. We saw that from before. And... tiger. So it's G. Tier and tiger. Okay. No, Serenity, we do not have all the letters now. I'm still missing almost a third of them. Alright, courtyard and chapel. Okay, so, again, knowledge of the game prior, right? We have the burning glass, but we're leaving the pig alone, and I'll tell you why. Question. Can I still donate as long as the pig is still alive? Will that work? Hi, little piggy. Okay, cool. The Keeper of Tithes, the chapel's resident guardian tasked with the sacred duty of keeping money accumulated from chapel offerings. Not yet. We're not breaking him. You just chill there, little buddy. I don't know how many steps we need for the basement, so I'm going to not waste my steps, but I did think about donating 25 coins to this guy. Not 25, obviously, but I'm not going to do the math on that. It's time to go outside. It's time to go all the way back. Oh, we can go straight back. Perfect. I'm just curious to see. The kitchen is not sold out. We could come back into the kitchen and buy more steps. 2 fruit and 2 coins. Not worried about it. Should we go to the kitchen and buy our stuff first for extra steps? Probably. There's no downside. I don't know if we need money in the basement, though. I say we do it. I say we come up to the kitchen and we buy our stuff. The spare room is pretty now? That's right, Jay. We did upgrade our spare room. Chef salad is 5 for every green room in the house? Yes. That should be 20 steps. Club sandwich is plus 15? I'll spend 8 for that. Didn't the music sheet say something about tossing coins away? I think it did. We're back to 55 steps. Alright, it's time. It's nice and beautiful and nighttime outside. I've never actually been outside during nighttime. This never happens. First stop is the tunnel, yes. Well, making it to the antechamber did give us the basement key. We just happened to find the basement before we made it to the antechamber, which is funny. I have more steps now than I did at the start of day 5. That's true. Alright. Scripps and Rudford Mining Company. Excavation Department. Foreman's Log 621. The date is 6/18 of 1918. The complete manifest for all of the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if this will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Next, we have the tunnel unlocked. Always draw a tunnel when drafting this room. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add tunnel to your drafting pool? Yes. Yes, I would. Now it's time for the basement. Alright, we are 10 hours into this stream. Holy hell. That's crazy. Does the sledgehammer work on the boarded up next to the bottom of the stairs? No, this does not work. I don't know how to get in there. I think maybe the cart could smash it through, or it's just blocked on this side. But it's time to head to the basement. And I also need to pause for a second and take a sip of water. Alright, everybody. So we are in America, I take it, since month, day, and year. The game does seem a bit British with the old money stuffiness, but the UK uses day, month, year. Actually, Serenity, in the game, you can use either... Oh, and leave a like, that's right. Like, comment, and subscribe. It does help, though. It really does. Comments, everything. Everything helps out. Because Blueprints, I can't say it unfairly. Blueprints is kind of my game, you know? Like, that's like my YouTube thing is Blueprints. I don't want anybody to take that from me. I like being the Blueprints guy. I've had enough people say it to me or talk about me that it makes me feel special, and I enjoy that. Alright, this is it. We're going to use the basement key after getting to the antechamber on day 6. Wild times here. Let's go in. Special keys. Basement key. You be shitting me. I thought it was going to be stairs going straight back up. I am the Blueprints guy indeed. I'm so validated. You guys are validating the hell out of me. Oh. 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 We found the reservoir. This is where the reservoir is. I don't want to get in... Can we get in that? There's too much water in the reservoir. Give the man his internet name. Bro is the Blueprints. It's me, I'm Simon, I'm Simon. I am the I hate the sink guy. Okay, well... We do know that we can lower the water in the reservoir and get in the boat and go across. Somehow. Look at that. There's steps over there. The white door across the waters? That's not the white door. Alzara had our backs. That's just a doorway, isn't it? I mean, I guess it's kind of white. Well, I'll stop goofing around. Let's see what's over here. We're in the abandoned mine now. Okay. It's kind of spooky. It's like really spooky. Can we light the candles? We can light the candles in here? I'm so glad we made this. Alright, first of all, upgrade disc. Take it. Second of all, what is this? Foundation elevator, screenshot. Foundation elevator, concealed entrance, cliffside exit, minecart, fountain entrance, tomb entrance, torch chamber, rotating gear, and 9 is the north lever. So this is part of a map. Gel Point's Dreams. I know it's torn up there, but that's all we have. Simon the Wet Sink Bandit. Okay, so we've already found... We're in the torch chamber, but we can't see it on the map. But we can light all of them, because we're in here with... Can I do anything with this table first before I light all these up? No, but we're in the torch chamber. Crazy time to have this, right? Ooh. Yo, what is going on? Let me check this again. There's a tin that's blurred out that says buried float plan. Oh, buried floor plan is number 10. Okay, should we go down here? This game's not supposed to be spooky. If it could just stop that, please. Scripps and Rutford Mining Company Excavation Department, Foreman's Log number 20. After waiting for the better part of 3 weeks for the equipment to be carefully hoisted down the cliffside, one piece at a time, the wait is finally over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain and begin excavation of the first tunnel, the first of many. To prevent future delays, Thomas Sinclair has generously volunteered to install a freight lift to facilitate both personal transport. However, after seeing his ornate designs, one can't help but feeling the Baron's delicate taste might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Regardless of the particulars, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down to the tunnels in fashionable style. Yeah, I'm fucking creeped out now. I don't like it. It's spooky. I know exactly where we're at. The precipice. We're at the waterfall. You can see the braziers up there. Oh, technically we're beneath them. Oh, what does this go to? Foreman's copy. Do not remove from sight. Ben Airy's Robert Bird & Sons, 1905. Realm and blank. The first era blank, either a natural blank resulting from the creations there accustomed to the we saw this symbol before. This was on the birth certificate. They did this in order of the realm that might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of the realm's royal art. How is the image of the leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. The sigil. To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of four things: the core, the dividing lines, which are called rays, the moats, and the border. The core. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. Several examples. Well, we know that this is Veranda, and that might be the Aries one for the mountain. The rays. Something from the core will come, something lines, splitting the sigil blank from one sigil to another. The blank differ in number, style, and blank the differences in these immediately reveals several things. Damn, counting the blank sigil will blank transportation. Were they on ships or have them? Okay, well, that's too much gone. We can't really read this. I'll screenshot them, just because. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. The scorched air and blazing sun cause the otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. A rainy realm is indicated with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. For more extreme stormy weather, a jagged lightning-shaped ray is used. A ray dotted with falling circles is used for colder realms in which snow is a common occurrence. Windy weather is displayed on sigils by the use of bent curved lines, rays buckling under the high winds. Next we have the motes. On each sigil, floating between the rays, are small figures called motes. From the shape and style of the motes used on a sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed, if they considered themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. Tribal, a primitive realm, hunter and gatherers. Agricultural, harvest and farming-based society and culture. Martial, military blank and generation-spanning arguments. Metropolitan, large city-state with a dense urban and populous center. Academic, a center for knowledge advance in various scholarly pursuits. These realms are home to many schools, universities, and libraries. Next we have industrial, engineering-driven culture with a focus on manufacturing, invention, and production. Spiritual, an elevated reverence for nature, animals, and the forces that guide us. Poetic, a strong focus on the advancement of the arts, writing, music, and language. And then we have the border. Around each sigil is an adorned edge serving as the container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm. White, black, violet, green, orange, red, pink, yellow, and white. Putting it all together. By studying the core, rays, motes, and border of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an uncipherable enigma. Red banners, martial, and fog. Okay. This is beautiful out here. Also kind of terrifying still. We're not sprinting through the caves, we're walking through the caves. I want my mommy, this is gonna open a door to hell. It did get kind of creepy in here. What is this place? Okay, hold on. Pause. I want to go back up for a second before we continue on our journey down here. Blue is ours and ours alone. It's true. Zelion, I'm not 100% tracking everything I just read because I'm a little tired, but do not feel left out. It's a lot of information and I'm going to have to go back and pay close attention to it. That's the peak from the wall painting. Okay. We can move you. Hold to grab. Let's wait. Let's wait until we explore this first. And then we can go back down. Because down is further into the story for sure. This is all new to me. I only knew about the basement key and the antechamber. Yeah, this is cool. We really set ourselves up for success. What if Herbert just jumps out and just yells, "Ooga booga!" Scares the shit out of us. What is happening? What the hell is this? What in the world is going on in this game? Oh my god, this is crazy. We can't even go here yet. I don't know how to turn that. Okay. Getting to the antechamber is just the beginning of the game. So if we pull this all the way back, this is the cart they were talking about that we need to move. Room 46 might be further away than we expected. Now we can get in from that side, which is okay. Also, we can still move this back, but I think we need to leave it like this for now. Secret Society? Dude, this place is wild. Okay, now we can go back down. To be fair, we would have gotten the basement and unlocked it and then not been able to do any of this, but we ever so conveniently had the magnifying glass and the metal detector. Now, let's check out what this room is and see what's going on in here. It's chess pieces. What? What in the world am I supposed to do with these? But these are all blue. They're not white or black. So it doesn't make sense. We have a lot of the chess pieces written down, but they're not color-coded. There were multiple chess pieces in the rooms. They match up with what rooms they're found in. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. We need a piece of each type in our manor. Chess painting rooms correspond. Hold on. The rooms are color-coded. Oh. Color might not matter? So where did the blue pieces go? Okay, well, let's do this then. We know that the blue rooms had this. So let's look at the blue rooms in our outer rooms. Okay, hold on. Blue rooms. We have all of these. Here's the problem about this, though. What are these tied to? Space-wise. Like, where, like, it doesn't... I could put these anywhere. Blue could be white or black. But my question is, what does it even mean to have to my current map, you think? So it's just the current map? All right, hold on. So this is my current layout. Let me take a snipping tool of this, and let's place it with our current layout, because we have a bunch of this saved. Okay. We know in our blue rooms we have the nook. The nook is a rook, and the nook is on right here. It lit up. Holy shit, it is it. Okay, this is cool. So, we have the utility closet. Did that have... Okay, hold on. The parlor in our run is right next to it, and the parlor had a pawn. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. The king... I do not know. Oh, the office was the king. The king is the... Where's our office at? We didn't draft an office, did we? I don't think we have an office. Is there another king? We'll come back to the king in a moment. The king in the entry hall? No. Alright, well, we can brute force that one if we have to, because we actually have some of this knowledge. Now, you may not have all the right rooms. That's true. I may be missing some rooms. We may have to draft certain rooms, or as many blue rooms as possible to even get this. But next we have the knights. The knights were inside the security room, which was over here. Hello, Bob. Welcome back. I'm afraid I don't have a queen. I have a queen right here. I'm definitely missing some rooms. Where was a bishop in? The chapel was bishops. Oop, hold on. Okay. I've never gotten the room with the queen? Or does the king go up here? Okay, well, hold on. Let me do the king. What room does the king go into? There's no queen in my manor? Oh. So I need to just draft these pieces? Queen room isn't currently in my floor plan? What else? What did we say a queen went to? Does anyone know what room the queen was in? The master bedroom? No. Is the king the master bedroom? No. Okay, so my theory then, are these pieces all set? Like, we're never going to get more chess pieces. We just need to find these pieces down here and see where they go. I don't think brute forcing is going to work because we haven't drafted... Look, I'll do it with one. I'll do it with one piece, but I don't think this is going to work because we actually have to draft the rooms. So we need to figure out... Yeah, brute forcing is not doing it. We need to draft the room that has all of these pieces in it and then pair them with our current setup. I'll do the same for the queen just to check. But it looks like we can't complete this room. Now I hope all this stays unlocked, because then our tomorrow's run we could force things to draft for. Queen was in the study in the demo, which you don't think I saw today yet. Yeah, these don't work. I do have the room pieces written down. I have a bunch of them. That's actually why I have these marked. So we can't complete this one, but we know that these are the pieces we need. If the pieces change, I'm going to come down here tomorrow first, and we'll look at what pieces are available, and then we will try to draft them in a way... In my mind, I think the white spaces have to touch all the way to the antechamber to open up to get to room 46. That's my guess. I think if you draft all these pieces and they make a white line somehow that creates a solid ending to right here, I think it's going to open the door. In one day, you must draft all the specific rooms, get into the antechamber. I think we've unlocked this permanently. Like, I think we've unlocked this portion. There's not enough pieces here because these are only the pieces that we could draft so far. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But we can't do anything with this room, so we're done with that one. So let's take off down the hall and see what else we've got. More beautiful views. God, this is creepy. Foreman's log number 3, 7/2/1915. As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much larger arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. There are no other piece types for you to draft, just those 6, unless the Blueprints devs decided to reinvent chess. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is just the ending. Oh, wait. Is that like an elevator? Maybe if we do the chess pieces, it brings that elevator down for us. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. What's next to the log? What log? Oh, the log back here? Seems like an elevator, yeah. There was a rock back here and a miner's helmet, but that's it. It's the braziers! You're so right. Once we unlock the last one, we'll have the elevator to get back up. That's so perfect. That makes perfect sense. Okay, well now we need to go back up to the top. We're gonna go this way. When they say Mount Holly Manor, it's not just the manor, it's the entire mountain. Yeah. Next, we need to get a pump room and figure out how to lower the water in the reservoir as much as possible. So that way we can get across. That's the other room this is the starting room. that had that big, like, turnstile thing in it. That's what this room is, over there. That's the big circular room with all the gears and stuff in it. Oh, man. Oh, man, there's so much going on. Okay. Let me minimize this. Holy cow. This game has so much. There's so much to offer in this game. Okay, so we have to call it a day here. We should go use the upgrade disc first. So just get the pump room and all of the chess piece rooms. Sounds easy enough. It's already 2 a.m. in the game. Yeah, now we go spend the rest of our steps and money at the chapel, and we go to the security room and use the upgrade disc. I hope the basement door stays open. My dopamine is on a high point. I was lucky in a previous run and got the boiler room next to the pump room. You do need that extra tank to empty the reservoir. Nice. Courtyard has been upgraded. Sweet. There's no closet. 5 dig spots. Quarry yard is always left unlocked. That actually is pretty good because that's 2 guaranteed doors that are unlocked. Thank you, Sparkle. Dude, I'm stoked. We did manage to hit 2K subscribers. We've been going crazy for this. Like, this is just crazy. This game is so good. I love this game. God, it's so fun. Squilliam, this isn't the end of the last run. This is still the same run. This run's been going on for 2 hours and 10 minutes. I need to make an upgrade here. I think unlock is good. I would take unlock, because not having the unlock doors is a solid choice for me. Welcome back from your meeting. Yeah, Squilliam, we're still in the same meeting. If you just came back, you should rewind like 10 minutes and watch it, because holy shit, stuff got crazy. We unlocked a basement and a whole underground mine system with a secret society and magical chess pieces. It was a whole thing. I think we go spend the rest of our money donating at the chapel. Donate. Little piggy, we're here to feed you. Feed the piggy. Did you win your meeting, Squilliam? Yes, we need to know. Did you win? I missed day 5. Did you antechamber that day? No, this is the first day I've made it to the antechamber. Here's the thing, though, about the pump room. The pump room isn't required the day that you go into the basement. Because if you can drain the reservoir, it will stay drained. In my head, that sounds right. Fatten the piggy. Okay. Alright, cool. That's everything. Even if it's not, I don't know if there's anything else I could even think of for today. He will be fat and happy and healthy for Thanksgiving. It does stay drained. Okay, cool. Alright. So that's that. The fountain will also stay drained, but you have to get the boiler room and the pump room and connect them so you get that extra reservoir so you can drain it. That's the only way it'll work. But now we're good. Now we're good. We can end it. We can call it a day here. Holy shit, what a run. Okay, call it a day. Oh, man. So much going on. So much going on. Mount Holly, Garden Inn of the Dead. 12 dead-end rooms. It's 4 green rooms, 6 bedrooms, and 12 dead-end rooms. 42 rooms total. We made it to rank 9. We took 162 steps. We found 14 items and 8 new rooms. Whew. Alright. I love the little tombstones out front. That's kind of cute. I like that a lot. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Definitely most eventful episode we've ever had of Blueprints out of all of them. And we have officially made huge bounds and leaps in progress. But that's going to be it for day 6. Solid episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.